little brothers teased her for her appetite, she burned red. My mother would shush my father and say she was a growing girl. At night, she stole food from the pantry, handfuls of prunes, beef jerky, pieces of ham. Her stealth was unnecessary. My mother would gladly have fed her until she was full. Still, in the mornings, everything was in its place. The waxed paper folded neatly around the cheese, the lids tight on the jars. She was adept at slicing and spooning, so her thefts weren't noticeable. I'd wake to her kneeling on my bed, a tortilla spread with honey against my lips. "Here," she'd whisper, and even if I was still full from dinner and not awake, I'd take a bite because she needed me to participate in her crime. Watching her eat made me hate food. The quick, efficient bites, the movement of her jaw, the way the food slid down her throat, it sickened me to think of her body permitting such quantities. Her exquisite manners and the ladylike dip of her head as she accepted each mouthful somehow made it worse. But if I was a small eater, if I resented my dependence on food, no matter, because Nemesia would eat my portion and nothing was ever wasted. I was afraid of Nemesia because I knew her greatest secret. When she was 5, she put her mother in a coma and killed our grandfather. I knew this because she told me late one Sunday as we lay awake in our beds. The whole family had eaten together at our house as we did every week, and I could hear the adults in the front room still talking. "I killed them," Nemesia said into the darkness. She spoke as if reciting, and I didn't at first know if she was talking to me. My mother was dead. Almost a month she was dead, killed by me. Then she came back, like Christ, except it was a bigger miracle because she was dead longer, not just 3 days. Her voice was matter-of-fact. "Why did you kill our grandpa?" I whispered. "I don't remember," she said. "I must have been angry." I stared hard at the darkness, then blinked. Eyes open or shut, the darkness was the same, unsettling. I couldn't hear Nemesia breathe, just the distant voices of the adults. I had the feeling I was alone in the room. Then Nemesia spoke. I can't remember how I did it, though. "Did you kill your father, too?" I asked. For the first time, I became aware of a mantle of safety around me that I'd never noticed before, and it was dissolving. "Oh, no," Nemesia told me. Her voice was decided again. "I didn't need to, because he ran away on his own." Her only mistake, she said, is that she didn't kill the miracle child. The miracle child was her brother, my cousin Patrick, 2 years older than me. He was a miracle because even as Aunt Benigna slept, dead to the world for those weeks, his cells multiplied and his features emerged. I thought of him growing strong on sugar water and my aunt's wasting body, his soul glowing steadily inside her. I thought of him turning flips in the liquid quiet. "I was so close," Nemesia said, almost wistfully. A photograph of Patrick as a toddler stood in a frame on the piano. He was seated between Aunt Benigna, whom I had never met, and her new husband, all of them living in California. The Patrick in the photograph was fat-cheeked and unsmiling. He seemed content there, between a mother and a father. He did not seem aware of the sister who lived with us, in another house, 900 miles away. Certainly he didn't miss her. "You better not tell anyone," my cousin said. "I won't," I said, fear and loyalty swelling in me. I reached my hand into the dark space between our beds. The next day, the world looked different. Every adult I encountered was diminished now.